In today's Health Alert, a new study ties accelerated aging to cancer in younger adults. Our chief health editor, Dr. Parthanandi, is here to explain the findings. And Doc, this might be the answer as to why cancers are rising in our younger generation. So can you explain what accelerated aging is in the first place?
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting concept, right? So accelerated aging, Brian, occurs when your biological age, which is the year, right, with your wear and tear year on your body, is greater than your actual age. For instance, a 45-year-old who experiences high level of stress and spends a ton of hours sitting at work while leading a sedentary lifestyle, sound familiar, right, could have a biological age much higher than their chronological age. So how did the researchers link accelerated aging with cancer? First, they analyzed blood data from nearly 149,000 folks between 37 and 54 years of age who are participating in a large study in the United Kingdom called Biobank. Then they used 9 blood-based biomarkers linked to aging, including the number of white blood cells, the size of red blood cells, and liver protein albumin to calculate a person's biological age. Then those numbers were entered into a computer algorithm, and they call that pheno-age, which then determined the person's biological age. And what researchers found was this, that people born after 1965 were 17% more likely to show accelerated aging when compared to adults born between 1950 and 1954.
All right, so you kind of just described how they linked it, but how did they find the particular pool? Because some of these folks had to have some cancer history in their past, right? And
Exactly.
Were there any cancers that were more prevalent than others?
Yeah, so what they did was the researchers examined cancer registries, specifically looking for any participants who received a cancer diagnosis, Brian, before turning 55. Then these findings revealed that younger adults identified as biologically aging faster had a higher risk of early onset cancers when compared to individuals with the lowest amount of biological aging who scored higher. With people that scored higher had a 42% more risk of early onset lung cancer, 22% increased risk for early onset GI cancer, gastrointestinal cancer, and a 36% increased risk for early onset uterine cancer. And also, researchers noted this, that the accelerated aging amongst older adults was linked to 16% increased risk of late onset GI cancer, and also a 23% increased risk of late onset uterine cancer. While it's generally understood that the risk of cancer increases with age, we know that, right? Recent decades have seen this troubling trend, and you talked about it. That's the rise in cancer diagnosis amongst younger folks with no clear explanation. Now, that's not to say that these findings are considered scientifically proven. The study has limitations and more research is needed, but it's possible down the road that assessing this biological age, Brian, could potentially help find younger adults who have a higher risk of certain cancers. In the meantime, here's the thing. Everyone can benefit from living a healthy lifestyle, which includes focusing on nutrition, exercise, stress management, and here's the big one that I have to also work on is getting adequate sleep, because if you don't have that, I know, but if you don't have that, you age quicker, and then you could be 45 years of age, but actually be 65 in actually your real age.
But more than one study needed to fully understand the issue.
Understand that, yeah, absolutely, but the trend is showing that younger folks with no other risk factors are really getting these cancers. So that definitely something to look at, but we've got to act today and not wait for these studies to come and live a better lifestyle.
All right, Dr. Nandi, as always, grateful for your expertise.
My pleasure.
Thank you. If you have a health question for the doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook or Twitter. G?